Hello again. I'm enjoying our book by Rouse and Gelder. And particularly, I want to bring to your attention some elements in chapter 3 that are important for us. And that first section in chapter 3, where we try to understand God's mission and how we are to participate in it, it is really foundational. God has individually gifted each congregation, and while we may share a common purpose, how we will fulfill that purpose will depend upon how God has gifted that particular congregation. So it's very important for us to understand our uniqueness, individual congregational uniqueness. And research has been done, and I can share that with you at a later point, that churches and congregations that understand their uniqueness in the community are more likely to experience growth. That each church is unique. God has gifted your congregation in a wonderfully creative and unique way to fulfill its purpose in the community. That's the beauty of all of this. And that individual congregations are like individual human beings in that they have a particular DNA, a fingerprint, if you will, that separates us from other churches. So, when we're going about to fulfill our mission in the community, it will be done in light of the way God has created and gifted the people that make up that slice of the body of Christ. So, we need to ask these kinds of questions. What is God's purpose for our ministry on page 44? And what do we need to do to be effective for God's work in this place? As you're thinking about this, looking into or imagining, again, not in a polling or not surveying individual congregations or your congregation to understand their views on this, although it could and should be done, but this isn't the context in which we want to do it. To think about how God has gifted our particular congregation. Notice how the author points out on page 47 that our mission statement has to be brief. I've seen so many mission statements that there's no way in the world you can remember it. And if you can't remember it, how is that going to make a difference in the life of the church? It can't be a laundry list, as the author states, of everything a congregation does. That's not a mission statement. Mission statements are short, they're memorable, they make a difference, they inspire, they expand our imagination. And beneath that mission statement, yes, we can have a vision statement where we outline how we're going to fulfill or live out our mission. That's fine. That will be longer, but it's not a mission statement. So spend some time on pages 47, 48, and think about it in the context of your own particular congregation. What does God want to do? How has God been at work? How has God gifted your particular congregation? How is it different from other churches in the community? So there's a lot to think about there. And in page 52, how we develop a missional plan. So, God bless you, and may His Spirit uh, guide you as you think about mission of the church, the vision of the church, how God has uniquely, creatively shaped your congregation, what separates your church from other congregations, and again, the degree to which we understand our uniqueness will be very important when we think about uh, renewal in the life of our church. So God bless you, and we'll continue this conversation. Bye.